good early hours of the morning to you. Or good evening, good night, good yesterday, or good tomorrow, depending on where you are in the world. Hope you're having a great day. Or night. Or earlier morning. And we're straight into it. Crikey, no messing around. Oh, I should go to this screen and go, hey, good morning, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a great one. Hope it's a good one for you. Let's get into it. But there we go. That was professional, wasn't it? Let's get started. Right, we are... Oh, we're over here. Yeah, of course. Here's a blueprint. Let's have some algae. Algae. Things can all kick in and start working. Space Station L breathability. What's wrong with the breathability? I think it's pretty breathable if you ask me. Let's check the star map. See where our lovely rocket is. Just identified that. What's that? Russell's Teapot. An artifact in space. Russell's Teapot. Well, we are going to go to here. We need to go change direction. There you go. That's where you're going, pal. We can pick up that interesting artifact. Now this is my bugbear. Right, I am gonna, we're gonna change some things around here. We're gonna get rid of this conveyor chute because it's gonna be in my way. I'm gonna get rid of this hand gate because that's not gonna be necessary anymore. We have got, we're gonna snip that, snipperoo. And I want to deconstruct. Let's deconstruct. Up to where? Up to there? Yeah, we'll get rid of all of this junk. Well, we go to about there, I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing I want to do. Oh, look, it's raining. Right over the scanner. Poor thing. Right, I want to come down to wherever they're taking... where did they take... Oh, did I leave... It's here. Don't want any metal stored there anymore. No steel. We can just leave the thermium sat on the floor, can't we? We'll keep our niobium safe, but we'll just leave them. Yeah, we'll keep our niobium safe. We don't want to lose that. Thermium, I don't want them to keep carrying it backwards and forwards. So let's deconstruct some things and see if they grab some steel or whatever to take it away. And if they do, where do they take it to? We can stop them. There we go. Get rid of that knot gate as well. Beautiful, get rid of it. Don't want it anymore. I do want a bit of ladderage. Maybe along here somewhere or something, just so we can mess around with that. No one seems to be... someone's taking steel. Where are you taking that steel? Where are you taking that steel? Let's follow this line along. Goes into there, comes down. Goes down this fire pole. Where does it come off the fire? Oh, here. Yes, of course. This is set to steel. Don't bother doing that anymore. Hopefully that means Devon will drop the steel. And yes, he did. Good. Pump this up to a higher... Now, this is our output, so depending on how many rockets you've got, this will be your output line, your... Yeah, so we want to bring... let's bring this ladder all the way up. We can mess around and do things. Bring that all the way along like that as well, so they're not doing the weird hoppity-skippity thing that they keep doing. Was that igneous? Yeah, it might melt. That's fine. As long as we can use it to put things in place where we want them. So we have an output from our rockets. I think it's going to be able to work for both rockets, at least not from one wire. So we'll snip that off. That would be normally red because there's no rocket there at the moment. That would have to be a separate line, and I don't think we can just go up and run along here, which would be nice and convenient. No, I don't think we can. I think that rocket would melt it instantly as it took off. Mainly because this spot here just takes so long for the rocket to start warming up to take off. It gets too hot, and I think it's just going to melt our automation anyway, but we'll see. We will see. So we have a automation signal coming from the return pipe. So it doesn't matter how many rockets you've got. If there's liquid in this section, it means they're all full, right? Right, because otherwise there wouldn't be liquid here. So bad assumption, because what if this rocket landed and just got refilled and was finished just as the second rocket landed? And I don't think it's going to trigger, but you know, we can modify things if it works. For one rocket, we might be able to, you know, reorganize it for 2 rockets or something. I don't know. Figure it out. But what we're going to try is something ridiculously simple, like a signal counter. I'll put it up here just so that we can really see what we're doing. So let's have a few actually, because I don't know how many rockets we're going to end up having. So cancel that one. Let's put 3 just for now. I don't know how many we'll end up with. So this one will go to the first one. Right. Snip that off. And we'll have probably... Yeah, let's snip all that away. Another one and a third one. So that'll go to the other rocket platforms. So when that rocket's landed, it will do this one that's closest to it. Let's prioritize that up. And if that works, I don't know if that's going to actually work how I want it to, but we're going to connect it down like that. And that will connect to... Make sure the switch is off. Yes. That's our override if we want to mess around with it and force the trigger. And this is our return. So let's see. We put that down to... Whoa. No, that doesn't need to be thermium. Cancel that. That doesn't need to be thermium. Crikey. Rich, but we're not that rich. That will go through those. Possibly more, depending on how many rockets we end up having. This signal could go right up here if it wanted to, and we could have loads along here. But we're not going to have that many petrol rockets, I don't think. 3 at the most, so that'll be fine. We'll end up having hydrogen rockets and stuff. What's flooded? Simple tear opener. Ah, oh, it's in this one, is it? Okay, fine. I believe that means that's where that hungry tree is. Ah. What we'll go here is we'll set this just to 1. 1. Oh, copy settings to all the others. They'll all be set to 1. That's got to be reset though, hasn't it? Yeah, it's already got a 1 on the screen. I'm not sure if this is going to work exactly how I intend it to. But if there's a liquid in this pipe, if it detects the configured liquid, which is petroleum, should be, yeah. Then it finds petroleum, so that will go green and it will reset them. But if they are getting an input and that counts up to 1, that means the rocket's just landed. Yeah, well, we'll snip this just to simulate that in a moment when this wire is complete. can build that steel bit as well if you like. Plenty of steel lying around here. We know this rocket's full, but we're going to pretend it's just landed. It needs some fuel. That's set to 1 and then reset. So it's on 0 at the moment. So the rocket lands. Oh, let's make sure that's connected to the output. It is. That liquid output will end up being moved down here, and we'll send that signal down to it from the tops of these, if it works. I think it should. Right. That's disabled by automation currently. That's off. If we land the rocket, boom, the rocket's landed. That goes up to a 1. Liquid should start flowing, right? Right. Oh, no liquid's going to flow because we haven't enabled it. Yeah. That would flow from here anyway, but it's got to come to this point because that's where the shut-off is at the moment. Take a drink while we wait for our petroleums. Oh, has our rocket reached that other place? Go and check on that quick. Yeah. Artifact collected. Good. Click on our rocket. Change direction. Destination. Go home. Boom. 6 days. Unless you get a bit of speed up on your way. And in-flight orbiting. Yeah, there we go. Nothing for you to examine. Ah. Went back here again. I didn't mean to come back here again. There's things that are going to get damaged, I guess. Things are going to get damaged by... Yeah, let's... I know it seems kind of pointless. This is, yeah, freezing off the edge. I kind of like it doing that. I don't care. If we place a ladder there, they might be able to reach both of those. I'll just buzz that up. For the moment, I'm just going to leave this crap here, and if a meteor shower occurs, it'll attack that, won't it? I'm going to lock this door to stop them going up there and repairing things. They'll repair things down here, that's fair enough. They won't repair anything up there. And then we'll buzz off over here and carry on messing around with our liquids. So the fuel now has reached this, which has reset the counter and turned that off. That's the theory. But will it restart when that gets back? That's what I want to know. It shouldn't do because that's a signal counter. All it's done is reset it. So the idea is there won't be liquid here unless this rocket is full. Can't be. So we could potentially put a one for each rocket, couldn't we? So that there's a sensor for each rocket. Instead of just one for this one at the end of all the rockets, which I think that should work. The problem with it coming from this one and not, say, this one is, what if this rocket lands at the wrong moment and that's just turned off and reset it? It's not going to turn back on, is it? Because there's still a green signal going in there. But then again, if this one's going to a different one, when that rocket lands, that would turn back on. So that's worked so far. Not convinced it would work. This goes through all three. Doesn't matter which one is on, and this comes out of all three. It doesn't matter which one of those it is. Any one of these will trigger it. We need to connect this one to this one. That's where our second rocket's going to go. I don't think we can go through here, even with thermium. I don't think we can. So we're just going to come down off of this one, I think. I'm down with a little bit of thermium, down to say there, maybe a little bit further. And then this side can be steel. Oh, we're frozen in time. I don't know if that's 5. That's a save already. Wow, it is. I don't think we've done 5 cycles right now ourselves. I think it's only 1 or 2. Even 2. Just the 1. Oh, wait for that to continue. Thank you very much, game. And then we'll run that down with steel. There to there, let's say. Way up. We can go down a bit further if we want to. It's fine. I'll get rid of that bridge then. I'll deconstruct those bits. Might as well. Hey, they're not really necessary. Might as well get rid of them. Yeah, let's do that. I want to come down here. This thing, some people are obsessed with running the diamond machine. How much diamond we got? Not oodles, not oodles, I grant you. Pinch pepper seed in there, I don't know how it arrived. I'm hoping this thing's going to erupt soon. Oh, it says it is. Excellent. Hopefully that can make it down to there. We'll have to let the dupes into at least this bottom half. And do something with this as well. We need this. And it's going to erupt soon, but I don't think it's going to just get any closer. This is just so cold. Not cold, but it's, you know, just going to get colder and colder until these aren't producing anything. Which is bad for us. We want the power. All our plants are dying here now. That heat is just, you know, wasting. Creating heat for no reason. Wow, look at this. As soon as we build anything, it just rains in here. I'm actually building up with liquid though, so I think it's micrograms or milligrams. Is anyone actually going to work in this place, you know? We got a problem with our Atmos suits. Maybe I ought to do an input only. The hell up, Ruby. What you doing on your ass? Go and do something. I think sometimes they use this machine and it puts them out of whack. It takes so long to complete one cycle. I think I might have to do a sort of in-only session so that we can see how many Atmos suits we end up with. Might be a few missing. If we check the... There's a few in storage, but I did make some extra. It might be that we need to click on these and allow those suits to be put out. We can do there. Have a suit. Have a suit there. That should give them some more suits places. And they should drop their suit there. Vacancy only. That might not be a good thing. We might have to change it to always, else they won't be able to get in. I've just messed up. You go back down again? Yeah, you did, didn't you? Exhausted. Ruby is exhausted. Why are you so exhausted, Ruby? Just come in. What schedule is Ruby on? Ruby, Ruby, what schedule are you on? I don't know why you're so exhausted. You got loads of downtime. Loads and loads of downtime. change that to an 8. That's changing to an 8. That's changing to an 8. That's changing to an 8. Let me change it. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Go down here. Change that to an 8. That can start on a 9 because it doesn't trigger very often. No, that can go to an 8 as well. That can be an 8. That can also be an 8. We use it. I've got some water here that's saved up that would potentially be alright to feed to those, but they're very hungry. Give them all our water. And I want to keep this going for now until we get a chance to go and sort it out. Now I want to sort this out. This amazing rain cloud. Somebody's sticker bombage. I don't know if that's low enough. That might have to come lower, I think. Yeah, that might have to come down lower. Yeah, we could easily make that come low. Do that and then deconstruct that middle bit. Yeah. Right, so that will link the second one to that one. When the rocket lands, that will go green, which will send out a signal. Signal will turn that on. The petrol will flow. When the rocket is full, the rocket counter will be there and here. So only when it's full will the petrol come back. And then as soon as it touches there, it will reset the counter to 0, which will turn that off. And the petrol can go back in the petrol tank where it came from. If it works. We will find out when our rocket comes home. Now, we also need to decide how long we want this thing to be open for, and I think it needs to be a lot longer than that. We're also doing this with this guy. He's going to be looking for Space Station L, and if he senses Space Station L, he's going to send a green signal up here, which will trigger this. All of these will retract, and this will open. This takes 36 seconds to open. And if we do it with this buffer gate, then literally as soon as it's opened, they will retract back, but they won't retract back for long enough for those doors to open. I think we need to set that to like 50 seconds or more. Don't know. It retracts those. It's got enough time to retract this, open the door, keep that retracted, until the rocket lands. I don't know. I don't know how much to set that to. Let's set it to 30. I don't know. Because it will retract these, but it will hold them retracted and it will hold this open. So, I don't know how long until, well, maybe until the rocket actually hits the lander, and then that will actually not see it because it won't be in space anymore. I'm not entirely sure how long that sees it for, so that buffer is quite important. But as I've not tested it, I don't know. The doors might close, the gantries might shut on the rocket. The rocket will be trying to land with all these things closing on it. It just damages the things. It doesn't damage the rocket as far as I'm aware. Oh, that's that. Okay, suppress you. Suppress you. I can't click on it in order to, to turn it off or something, you know. Inspect. Okay. Well, we got a data bank there. Not that we can use it. Well, we got 11, 9. Yeah, I'm just keeping my eye on that and seeing if our barbecue is still going up. We have had a bit of a shortage of food for our hatch farms, but the hatches are growing again now. There's 8 in each. 8 in there, 8 in there, and we'll start getting some in here now. Yeah, there's 1 there now. Because we have been chucking bits from this over there. This is still running easily. How long until you erupt? You must have just erupted because there's piles of rock here again. What's the temperature of the rock in there? Only 350. Yeah. But it's probably picking up really hot material and sticking it there. Got rid of that automation wire, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So it just turns off. It turns that off as well. I don't mind, really. We'll see. Keep an eye on it. See how it goes. Where's our rocket? Let's keep an eye on that too. Where are you? In flight, 2.4 cycles. No 20% bonus or anything. Next time we come over, we might go this way. We might go that way. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. There's 3 over there to see. Far out as I can zoom. Yeah. Get right up to the edge there. That's good. Found some different ones, but not the one I was looking for. Ice, polluted ice, aluminium ore, snow, carbon, refined carbon. Oh. Well, that is nice, isn't it? We can definitely get to here and see what this one is and this one is. We could probably go over there and get all 3 of those. Our next journey. So, let's see. We're going to dig this little piece here out. Kind of deliberately leaving some of this junk so that it kind of protects us a little bit. I don't know. That's regolith. That's going to fall down anyway. Might as well get all those bits. We can come in here and come down there and inspect that. Okay, rummage. Inspect that. Okay, rummage. And we found another neural vacillator. I think we ought to protect that. How much steel do we have here? Not a lot. I want to go to... How much steel do we have here? Yeah, we'll start building up the steel now because we'll be making more lime from the chipping process. There's a bunch of junk here, so we can't really see. No, there isn't any lime. Oh, we could just check there. I added lime to that. Yeah. Right, let's send over a bit of steel, I suppose. No, it's not there. It's manufactured steel. I want, say, 2,000 of it, please. No, not 20,000. 2,000. That way, if I put it on a 9, it should be pretty important and they should come and do it. There we go. Thanks, Ruby. Did you have a nice sleep? Look at that smile. I reckon you did. Bring me the steel. That should perk up pretty good. That's good timing. Mima should be bringing some steel. Please don't bring the steel from up by the rockets. Bring the steel from down the bottom where we don't need it anymore. Need the steel up by the rockets. Thank you. Drop it on the floor. I'll just tweak that so it just drops in before anybody comes to take it. There we go. Now we can start sending steel over. That is definitely switched off of steel. Nothing on there. Good job. Back to well, we're at Lavini, you muppet. Right, let's come over here. It'll be interesting to see if our system works. I'm not entirely sure. Convinced it will. Ooh, on the rocket. Where is our space station L? I wanted to build a dock thing. Atmo suit thing. But I don't know if it'll work without a dock. And I wanted to test it. So let's go to stations. Atmo suit checkpoint. On the way out of the rocket. Put it there. That should be steel. I'm not putting it right next to the door because there used to be a problem with that. Like the Duke would be classed as out of the rocket when they stand there, but they weren't putting their suits on. Some people had pumps and all sorts of things, pumping oxygen. Clearance always permitted? No. Vacancy only. So that means you have to have your suit on to go out, right? I think. We'll find out when they land. At least it means they won't land and get burned if they haven't got their suit on. Right, there's nothing she can do at the moment because everything around this area is already being scanned, so all she can reach is actually already being scanned. We're back to Lavini now. And yeah, this is going to get more of a common sight. I was running, so I think we might pump this up to a full pipe. A full pipe, because there's just a little gap or two where we're not running at full speed. I think we could be running at full speed. I'm not entirely 100% sure if the leaky oil fisher makes up for the downtime when they're down and being pumped out. I don't think it would make that much. Yeah, I don't think it would make huge amounts. I want to come in here actually while I'm thinking about it. Build a ladder up there instead. And build some tiles up here. And we're going to build that up as a wall in here and just have a little gap here. All we need is a little gap where there's going to be a door just here. We want a pneumatic door. We'll make it out of steel. Pop it right there. That'll be fine. Thank you very much. Yeah, we can mop some of this up. Actually, there's no point. We're going to bust through. Going to have a certain amount there anyway, isn't it? That gives them something to build. Let's leave them to build that. Peace. Right, what's wrong with you? Scan network is terrible. But I want to know if that'll work. That sees our rocket when it gets home. Then theoretically it should trigger this, which should retract all of these and open the doors for the rocket to land. Once the rocket's landed, that should turn off that signal. This signal will turn on to say the rocket's landed and start the fuel running. And all these should extend and the doors should automatically shut. That's the theory. If it works in practice, we will see. I guess we'll find out. We will find out. Let's pop to earlier. Earlier. Let's call it earlier. I don't know what it's called. Earlier sounds better. And let's dig that out there. Let's see if we've got a bit of steel. We do. I am going to stick one of these bunker doors right above this. Yeah, because we want to protect that, I think. That should help. It won't do anything much. In fact, it would be cheaper just to build some bunker tiles, wouldn't it? They're like 100 each, and we can do 5 tiles with that. We could do one there or one there for the same price. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll give it a little bit of protection, because I'm not sure who I want to put in there yet. Might be George, but it might be one of the others. If it's one of the others, then yeah, probably not best place to put it. We'll have to send them over to get their update skills. That was what I was going to do. I was going to check the skills because Ellie, we kind of made a thing, but she's not actually that good at science. She's only got a 6. But if we gave her field research and that, she would have much better. But then, of course, it's making her morale go up. We've got exosuit training, rocket pilotry, and super duper hard digging and stuff, which is a hard thing to keep up high. You just want to send the dupe, especially on rockets, but just get rid of all of this junk. Don't need that. Just have maybe exosuit training and all the research. Because we do need a little bit more research doing. I think we need a little bit more data banks. We've got 40 left there. Check the data banks. We check the research, I mean. Yeah, they finished the nose cone, the drill cone thing. When Bubbles get back, I suppose Bubbles will be doing that. I think that's been going up. I think Ellie's been doing it. Because we had to give her permission, didn't we? Research. Yeah, I think he's probably been doing it. That's why her skills have gone up a couple of points. So if this works, that's a much simpler way of doing it, isn't it? Check our automations here. I want to get rid of these bits of wire that are unnecessary. I want to snip that off completely, that switch, just so that it totally runs by itself so we can see if it works. Now this rocket is already fueled and already on the platform, so hopefully nothing will happen. I don't know if this will melt or anything. This is... Actually, that's steel, is it? No, that's thermium wire. Up to there. This isn't thermium. Is this thermium? Yeah, that's thermium. I don't even know if that'll survive, because that only goes up to, what, 900 degrees? But it doesn't have a thingy, so it only has a melting point. We'll try it anyway, because thermium's much better. But it melted last time, I swear it did. Unless I didn't build it out of the right material. Keep an eye on our star map for our guide to get back in flight. But she doesn't have any bonus yet. I think you've got to be pretty close. Get the bonus. What's the point in paying all that power? Get a flight bonus if not actually getting a bonus. I don't know. I think I'll dig through this wolframite and take that out. We can send wolframite next door to be turned into tungsten. We'll add wolframite to this. Refined metal. No, it's not refined metal. It's metal ore. Wolframite. There we go. Ooh, shovel legs. We'll take those, but we're going to take them in Lavini. We'll definitely take those if we can boost up our shovel farm. Huge levels. We'll have plenty of barbecue coming in. Sweep. 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 Get rid of all those, please. Thanks, Ellie. Take those out of here. What's that on the floor? Vacillator recharges. I didn't even notice we had those. Yeah, of course they do. They come out of those things. So we need to get in here. This needs a floor then. And that only needs a floor, and so they can sit on it. We'll put a ladder either end just to make it right. It took up our crude oil tank, so we might as well make use of it. Right, our rocket's still far away. I'm desperate to see if that's going to work. Let's put this in. This is our wall. I want it at least as high as this, I guess, so we can go up another one. Probably another one after. We'll end up bricking it all in, I think. Because my intention is, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this pump out of here. We can go. What I think we're going to do, we're going to bring our poke shells. Let's click on there and see what it says. Ideal temperature range. Can they live in a vacuum then? I don't know. Sunny shells, living water, and eliminate germs from any liquid. They eat polluted dirt, slime, and rock piles, and they give out shellfish. I don't want shellfish. These ones give out lumber. The oak shells. Yeah, so we can't keep them in here because this is a vacuum. I need to keep that as a vacuum as well, so I don't want to do anything to that. Let's build that up. I want to deconstruct buildings. Or deconstruct just up to there because they've got to be able to get across. That's closing on nothing. There's no critter there. Oh, that's good. Because this liquid's going to flood into here and the liquid level's going to drop for a little while, so it won't run any out for a while until that's topped back up from this thing and this dripping in here. You can get out. Yes, you can. Don't look at me like that, Ashcan. Right, deconstruct this. A bit of wire there and a gas pipe here. You can deconstruct that gas pipe as well. That can go. Right, so if we were to drop, actually, let's check this out. This might be the wrong way around. I should have left the ladder where it was. I want to go to, actually, that's really loud for me. Let me turn that down a bit. Wouldn't affect the volume for you, but it will turn it down for me. Okay, let's put an auto sweeper there. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles out from the auto sweeper. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that is perfect. That's spot on. So our egg dripper will go here. Our egg dropper thing. Basically that. This one here. That will go there. And instead of dropping them here, they'll get dropped into this space here and directly into the crude oil. This thing, this sweeper here, he will be putting the egg, if we can reach the egg. Maybe he needs to go one higher. We'll see. Cancel building that. Don't build it yet. So this is, this water level, this crude oil level is going to go down. We're going to deconstruct those two. Make sure we haven't deconstructed anything we're supposed to keep. Deconstruct some liquid pipes here. They can all go. Don't know what they're doing in there. Liquid vent, that can go. Liquid pipe, come on, that can go. We can put our little like farm piece, this piece where they live, this little area. We have to make it the full size, like we've done a weird shape here. We can put that there, maybe have a door on it. Yeah, let's put another door, kind of like there. Another door on top of it, why not? They don't have to be steel. Cancel that. They can be made of something else. You can use your... I know they're desperate to make me use copper, because every time I click on anything it's always reset to copper. Now we might have to mess around there, but that's fine. Right, that can go. Deconstruct you. That can go. Deconstruct you. That tile can go. So we'll have an egg drop-off thing there. We'll have a shipping conveyor chute. Yeah, we'll make it out of steel. Why not? And we'll have a big conveyor rail. It can be steel while it's in there, and then it can change to, I don't care, copper when it comes out. So we will have a loader somewhere or whatever. Yeah, we'll have a loader somewhere. Oh, yeah, they're putting them in here again. That's weird, isn't it? That's down on a 7. The other one's on an 8. They should always be using that one. But, yeah, okay. I want to stop this. This is stupid. Pinch row. These guys should be maximum all the time. They should, you know, wrangle these two, and they should go into there. They should be put into there. That's the critical one. So the eggs will drop directly into this, and they can't go this way because there's a door there that will be locked. Yeah, that door's got to be. Don't want the dupes going through either. For now, anyway, until I've figured out what I'm doing. The eggs will go there. I want to put the sweeper there. Maybe here. Maybe we should move it back one. Because auto sweeper, if we put it... Well, it doesn't need to be thermium, my god. Yeah, if we put it there, it can't see, but if we put it there, it can see up to there, can't it? That liquid level will build back up now, so that's like really low. So that's fine. We could actually take a layer off of this. Because that is like sticking to the top. Okay, we'll take a layer down and see whether the sweeper would be able to... Don't want it too much liquid there that would ruin the chance of it putting, you know, I don't think they work underwater, those. Yeah, can we reach there? Actually, we could reach there. That's fine, actually. Cancel that then. Don't do that. That steel? Yeah, because we can put one there, that's fine. So, yeah, because this is a vacuum, it's going to get hot, isn't it? So we could just destroy the vacuum at this point and just let that liquid lock go. We don't need it. As long as this never goes beyond that level, which it shouldn't do, because it's held by the... Now that's just really putting a lot of trust in that hydro sensor to make sure this never goes lower than that. That's what's holding that airlock for this side. No, I take it. Yeah, because this would get really hot in here. It would get unbelievably hot in here if that's going at that temperature and whatever. Yeah. Let me just go up here. I just want to see if this thing detected our spaceship. Scan quality 0, but I don't think it matters. Scanning at 0%. Interference from machinery, rock or tile obstructing the dish's line of sight. I don't know if that will work. But I want to see anyway, so let's check the star map. 0.3. Ah, you've got your mission control speed boost again. Should be coming in pretty soon. Yeah, so if we could bust this and just let it out, there is crude there. I don't know what to do for the best. Then the sweeper can just pick up an egg from here, right, and put it straight into the thing. Yeah, we're going to have to bust this through because that's got no air to it either. Unless we put the sweeper up here that puts the egg into there. Into the thing, and it will do that on a higher priority. This. Let's suppress that. Yeah, we could put that here, let's say. Food incubator. Pop it there, and the eggs get swept out and put into there. And once they're hatched, they get put back into here. But all the rest of the eggs get dropped down here. That would mean it would need dupe interaction. If there wasn't any eggs, a dupe would have to pick up an egg out of there and put it in there, which I don't like the idea of. I wanted it to be automatic. All the eggs would be here in the soup, in the problem area. And yeah, this might be okay because part of it is dunked. Or we could just lower this on level. I don't know if if that little bit of crude there would be enough to keep that cool. That's 155 degrees, which is what this is. So it's definitely, you know, giving its temperature to the, or gaining its temperature from the crude oil. So that's warmed up. That's definitely okay there. This would not be getting any, would be putting its heat into this little bit of crude until finally it overheated. Unless we run a cooling loop through there. Keep that cool. That's from this one, which is going to take a while to run because that's the... Good. Run this gas through there, through here and back again. just to keep that cool. And if that did get released, it'd just fill this little room up. That might work. I don't know. Who knows? Make it out of steel, put it right on the end so that can get to it. Not sure which tile. I think it needs to get to the left-hand side of it. Of course, they would need some kind of... they'd need to be able to take that out and run through here and whatever, take it somewhere. Yeah, we might end up punching through here. I don't know yet. That's got to go now. That was my logic when I wanted to use this space. Oh, guy's got his head trapped. Right, did they get wrangled out of there? Yeah, they did. This should be back up to 8 now. Look how many's in here now. Just the one. Okay, fair enough. Sometimes when I load the game in, they get hurt all the time. So, right, I want a gas pipe with some kind of radiance to it. Guess we could just make a couple of steel bits there. There is a blob of liquid there, so it's got something to exchange heat with. We can just sort of cool that down with our gas pipage. I think that might work. Don't see why not. There's still a vacuum here. The this guy gonna see? I don't think he can because he's got 0. Let's check the star map. Yeah. Well, in orbit. So it's in orbit. Oh, it says flight status. It's in orbit. Nothing's happening. This thing can't see the sky, so I don't think it can see it. That means we could put them all in a row here, all the rockets, and just have one tail that opens. Yeah, that would work. I think they can be underneath each other. Have one like there, one underneath, it doesn't matter. As long as they're like glass tiles between them so they can see through. I think that would work. I wonder. I have to come to there. Or we put them across here where it's open and allow our meteor blaster to defend them. Build a thing like this going along. What was that distance? Distance between that is 17 tiles. We could do another 17 there and put another one. Kind of in the way of that blaster machine. Have to move that. Like he could come up here though, couldn't he? Yeah, and then we could have more. I think I'd prefer to build it over here. Prefer to build that kind of there. But for now, because it can't see, I'll have to manually open these doors. Don't want to. The signal can't go down through this knock gate, so when the doors are open, he's going to be able to see his rocket, presumably, because he's underneath. I don't know, I'm assuming they can see through these platforms. Or is it because we didn't tell the rocket to land, but the rocket can't land? We can't tell it to land because it's got nowhere to land. Ah, now it's got scan quality. And there's network. I thought it might use the network to scan, but it didn't. Space Station L. That's not the correct rocket. Yeah, it is. Tell it to land, although this bit won't work automatically. That should have triggered incoming object. Oh no, they're not going to close in time. Yeah, they're not. Mainly because of this buffer gate. Needs to be set to 1 second. Quick! No, too late. Oh, maybe some of them recovered. Yeah, because that was supposed to have opened ages before when it saw the rocket. And that should have started the liquid running, which it seems to have done. Yep. Now they extend automatically. We did get a bit of damage, but that's understandable. And then that would have been automated, so that will close. But we did get a bit damage. Go inside our rocket. And our dupe can't get out. We can give Bubbles that. Put it on and then you can leave, can't you? I want to see if she leaves once she's wearing a suit. Can you leave now? Yeah. Oh, that's interesting then. So that stops them having that issue where they... now the dupes can get to all the different bits that need filling and doing, like the oxidizer tank and repairing this thing. You know, all the stuff that needs doing. That's now full already, I think. Yeah, there was a bit of a bug that they would pick up stuff and then by the time they ran to that, it's off-gassed, so they would keep running back with tiny, tiny amounts to fill the space and never, ever be able to fill it. So all the petrol should be going in left and right into these tanks to fill them. If the automation works, we shall see, I guess. The only bit that didn't work was, like I said, that bit didn't work, but we could move these. We could have one right up at this height, because I don't think these things care about, they don't give a damn. Actually, we could put a layer of glass over it, so if anything fell down, it's not going to damage it. Cancel it then. We'll put a layer of glass. We'll have to keep an eye on it for now, because I'm not going to automate that just yet. A layer of glass like that. Then a space scanner. Something for the space scanner to stand on, which will have to be see-through. And then another space scanner underneath. I think that will work. It might not. Who knows? Who knows indeed? Couple of ladders in situ. I need to get a drink. I'm thirsty. That one's on a 1. Filling these tanks. Are these tanks nearly full? They are nearly full. Now we could range this a bit higher so it runs through this one, through this one, through this one, and then through this one. And then goes back. Wouldn't mind that. You just got to be a bit careful because sometimes different liquid things line up. Usually with the rockets, you've got to tell it what liquid it accepts. So now that's full and all the liquid is going through. As soon as it hits that, it should turn off this. It should stop. If it's working. Let's see if it works. That number should go down to 0 and get reset, and that will turn off. Bingo. Now, as I say, I think there are still, like, situations where it could go wrong. So it's not totally foolproof. Like, if this rocket had just been fueled and it just triggered the turn off and then this rocket landed, is it going to turn it back on again? It depends on the moment when it landed and where the fuel was in this line. If there was a gap, it would turn it off, and then there's another one, it would reset it again. Right away, because there could be a little gap. There could be this gap, and then another rocket lands, fuel flows again, and then gets turned off. Or it's filled the rocket up. That could be a problem with it. It's definitely not foolproof yet. But that will now at least empty the pipe. Not emptying these bits. Never mind. I mean, you could keep the pipe full and flowing all the time. And just keep it going round and dripping back in and then constantly flowing. Well, I think we'd need a second pump to do that. Because this one would be feeding these, and the second pump would be doing that all the time, keeping that full. But I don't know. I think now I think it's okay, but I do think there are problems. It's not completely foolproof. So this tile is not going to stay here. This is going to go right up there. So let's do that while we're ready. Well, tile. It's a bunker door. Call it by its proper name. So we'll have to power that one because that one will have to open and close. So yeah, we're gonna work our way along. I think we're gonna power. How much have we got? Got enough to build a couple. Just gonna work our way along. That's fair enough. Yep. I know. We spent a lot. Build that. Just keep digging. There's a lot of steel down the bottom. Oh, we can get rid of this one as well. So that'll give us the steel back for him. And then not that one, the wire. We'll have to send that wire up to one of these telescopes. Yeah, that's fair enough. What's this vent for? That's the output from down here when that was running, which was pumping out from down there, which doesn't run anymore. So that's going to be snipped off there, and I guess I just want it out of that area so we can move it along. We can still reuse that pipe for something, but I just want to get rid of that vent and put this pipe in. That way you can have nice, clean, uninterrupted automation wires going up here to these. Guess they're going to come up this way. Thank you. That one can now be deconstructed and you can get the steel back for that one. All the junk can just fall down. Go. Give him a bit of chance. Oh, that steel landed in a convenient spot. Here, go and build another one of those. Oh, right. Build that one, won't you? Why would you build that one first? We've got enough. I'll do that anyway. That's what we need to do. At least power them. We need to power that one and automate it from this. It opens and closes when a rocket, when it needs to see. Well, that will need to see space pretty much all the time. It'll only close when there's meteor shower. We'll probably have a third one then. That'll just do the meteor shower for that one door. Or you could have all the doors open and then when there's a meteor shower, they close. You can do it that way. Yes. When, at any other time, they're always open, so the rockets can come and go as they please. But when there's a meteor shower, they all shut. You could do it that way. It's probably easier, actually. While they're building that, I'll just go and get a drink. I'll be right back. I am back with cookies, star-shaped cookies I made with my son today. There's one space scanner installed. I don't even know if they're going to work. Why am I building so many? Oh, this is the point. They're going to need a power wire. I don't want to power them off of this. We could just extend this conductive wire up into space, couldn't we? With lead. We like lead. We'll bring it in with steel into these bits where they could potentially get hit. They're not going to like their line of sight because it's crap. But they've only got to look out for their rocket coming back. As long as they can shut the door or open the doors when their rocket's coming back, I don't care. Like I said, we could just have all the doors open. Close all the doors whenever there's a meteor. How much have we got power on this wire? 270. No, we're not really using that bit yet. Got our petroleum rocket over here. We'll see. Who knows, indeed. You won't be able to run along there all the time. We'll have to destroy all these rocket platforms and lower this down so we can build a bigger rocket. Yeah, it might just be easier to have all these open all the time, the more I'm thinking about it. Have them open all the time. Only close them when you have an issue. Oh, that was my phone telling me that my Amazon shopping order will be delivered tomorrow. Oh, today. For me, it's today. It's after midnight. But it's not tomorrow until after you've slept. 3:30 in the morning, yeah. But I wanted to try this out and see if I could get this idea with the signal counter working instead. Seems like it's close, but it still needs a couple of like fail-safes. But then so does this system need a fail-safe. It's been running nicely and very reliably. But my question is, if this pulsed and didn't get any magma for some reason, so it didn't get any heat added to the system, then this thing would just be stuck on and it would never pulse again. It would just slowly get colder and colder and colder until the machine stopped working and you have crude oil backed up here that didn't convert, and it'd be a right royal mess. The idea is you need some sort of system that runs this, creates the pulse from there that opens the door and closes it. But if for some reason this doesn't get the heat it needs to shut off, it needs to pulse it again. And then wait a bit longer and then pulse it again. And then wait a bit longer and pulse it again. So we need some kind of system to do that. I was thinking of something that automatically constantly pulses, but you can change the time on it, which would be something like a timer sensor. So you could say, I have a timer sensor here somewhere, but you'd obviously need to add some more automation to make it work. properly. But if this carried on for too long, it would then trigger that, which would also be linked to this. Trigger it again. But the annoying thing is we've done it through a NOT gate, so that's always on. Can't really do it that way. I don't know. The way this works, I like that way because that stays on all the time, but it only triggers when it goes off, not when it goes on. It only triggers on one, but you know, normally things will trigger when they go on, then trigger again when they go off. That's why I like that one, because it doesn't do that. You still have a range or sight or whatever you want to call it. Yes, you don't, because that's that, isn't it? We're not connected to it yet. We're going to raise this one up as well, so we're going to dig along here and move these. But I don't want to dig these out with all this hot material on them, because last time it fell in the air with all these, and I did not like that one bit. There's still some bits got in here. Yeah, actually, it's not running too dense with steam at the moment, so we could probably sneak in there quick and grab that. We can also set the sweeper to sweep out this dirt that we've been creating. Now we'll increase the chances of them building that. Definitely increase the chances of them building that. And this ladder. We need a ladder there to get across that way, and we want 2 ladders there just to make it look symmetrical. Right. That's just so they can get up here. We'll need another one this side. The obsidian, because it might get damaged. It might get hit by something. So the rocket managed to land, refuel itself. Okay, they manually did the oxidizer. That needs now adjusting back up to whatever, 30 seconds or something. I had to override it by flicking the switch to open that. So these didn't get triggered to close because the stupid thing didn't see the rocket coming. I thought it'd be similar to like when they scan meteor showers and it closes the doors on itself so it can't see, but it can still tell when the meteor shower ends. Somehow, I don't know, magic, whatever. I thought it'd be similar to that, but it wasn't. Never mind. Now we're going to attach to that with a bit of steel. Unnecessary steel, I guess. We still making steel? What's gone wrong down here? We're making steel, there's steel here. We can make a couple of bits of steel here if you like. I bet it's more to do with the lime situation, yeah. 0 lime. We murderize this guy here. Attack him. Might get some lime then. Come down here. Is this not getting run anymore? Because I dropped it down to an 8. We'll make it up to a 9 and see if someone comes. Immediately, somebody comes. There we go, good. That's down to an 8. That's down to an 8. I was hoping to go around and put everything down to 8s. Nothing's on a 9 anymore, apart from like, you know, things like that. The sieves can be on a high priority, I don't mind. Where's our, I was just about to say, where's our rocket? No, that's been being done. Good. Research is being done, albeit slowly, but at this point now, I'm kind of like, I'm committed to doing it all the research with that system, which is this hand shed. Every time it shoots 4 rad bolts. $16 red bolts. Get some more. Put it in. We got some depleted uranium there. Oh, it's got 2% radiation blocking. Is it radioactive in itself? I mean, Radiation emission 55 rads per cycle for 1,000 kilos. Interesting. I was just wondering if over on earlier. Oh, it's always running when I come over here. Another shine nymph. Yeah, add something else to that ever been run? What? Oh, maybe they will. Oh yeah, I think they are. They're running it. A little bit polluted dirt there that's been made. Polluted mud ready to go in it. And they jump up and down. They have a whale of a time jumping up and down on the machine. And then it poops out some polluted water. And some polluted dirt. And the polluted dirt can get sent off. Yeah. To reality. Nice. Goes polluted dirt in here. Is that it? What's in there? Oh, wolframite. We never set that to wolframite, did we? You. Well, we better set it then, hadn't we? Right, where's wolframite on here? Boom. Okay, you can send wolframite now. Wonderful. Excellent news. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't want to send them there. Go back to Lavini and check our one out. We've got Vacillator recharges, so we can click that and go recharge. Someone should bring one of those recharges and put it in there. Excellent. That's nice to know. Everybody can get charged up when we do stuff like that. Got any motivation to build this? Probably not. Right, so if we set that one... Oh, it's not powered yet, is it? Can't power it. I think we're going to cancel, say, from there down. And just build that in with lead. More. Perfect. It could be lead. There we go. We already built those, so I'll just leave that. Why are you chucking it away? Bleeding muppet. We're going to deconstruct that one. And probably deconstruct that one as well. Yeah, why not? Build that before I deconstruct things. Now we just slowly move them up. That'll give us a bit of steel to finish this area. I want to see if that will work. Instead of sending our duplicate off, I want to see if it will automatically open the doors, retract the gantry, and send the rocket up into space. Excellent. It's raining resources. Beautiful, I like that. Hopefully we won't get a rocket, a meteor shower. It comes in at an extreme angle anytime soon. I don't want to put the wire in first, because then if a meteor shower does happen, it will just the wires. Boom, boom. Excellent. Things are going on. Things are happening. I'm not sure what things, but some things. My counter for viewers went up to 2 and went back to 1. So if you're here and you're watching right now, because I have an issue with this, just type apostrophe lurk into chat. Say that you're lurking and it will give me an idea how many people are really watching when it's telling me there's only 1. That's a bit of an issue. Right, we need a couple more bits of steel. Plug that one in. I have no idea if this is going to work until that's done. Hi, Stump Lurker. Oh, I knew it was you. But I don't know if anyone else is on because it went up to 2, went back down to 1. I don't know. Just trying to get a more accurate representation. I've been thinking, well, if only one person is watching, I wouldn't want to raid someone with 1 person or even 0. Sometimes it says 0. Then afterwards it says in the report that I had 8 people watching or something, and I'm like, really? Didn't say that to me. Ah, excellent. Steam boiler. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with the steam boiler of doom? My tablet just made a weird noise over there. I don't know what it's doing, but it did something. I think we need a ladder there, otherwise we can't get up to continue this Nanagannery. Shenanigannery? Is that a word? Nanagannery. Rannery? Reason I'm doing that is now the dirt and materials can only go too high. And that's it. That's all they can do. So we can build this up a bit higher and run a ladder at maybe this height where these the bunkers actually are. Go up to, say, there. And run along left and right. At the moment I'm making those obsidian in case something does damage them. You never know. Right. You, sir, what are you doing? Actually, it should be the top one, shouldn't it? The top one should be the one that opens this door, which detects meteor showers, and then opens this door if there isn't one, but if there is one, it shuts it. And the others can just see space, right? Don't have steel to make good aquatuners, so the balance of steam temperature and machine overheat is a hard balance. Yeah, the next best, I guess, is gold, isn't it? Gold amalgam. I'm presuming it's made out of the amalgam and not out of the gold. Why don't you have the steel then? You're trying to make aquatuners. Even just building a just building one of these refiners just out of a bit of ceramic or something, just so that you can run, like, I don't know, 2,000 through. Then you can build an aquatuner and a steam turbine. I think it's 2,000, isn't it? 2,200 or something like that. I can't remember. Just to get enough, and all you need is like a pool of crude oil or something to dump it into. Where is all this steam coming from again? Now it is mounting up. Oh, it's all this hot material dropped down, isn't it? Okay, fair enough. Right, so this one is going to be, let's say, sends a green signal, toggled on, sends a red signal, off. So if it, we want to open that door. So doesn't see a meteor shower, it opens this door, right? So we can go. Well, all I did when I first started this base, back in the early episodes, was I ran my gas pipes through the water pool that I'd collected at the beginning of the game, because that was a reasonable temperature. So that was a cheap way, because water can absorb so much from gas. It's just like this. There's no competition. You know, you just put a few wiggly pipes through your water supply, and that would absorb most of the heat from your oxygen machine for a very, very, very long time before it became a problem for you to need to deal with. Is what it did for me. If that will be useful to you, I don't know. I don't want oxygen. I want automation wire, which I want to come out by one, not thermium. My God, no. Automation wire made of steel. Yes, please. Right up to that door there. Actually, it probably would be better to go up and then left. Yeah. Cool. Directly up to that. So if you detect, well, now you probably need a NOT gate, don't you? Because I get to I click on you, sends a green signal when it detects incoming objects, and that's sort of probably, yeah, green signal is open. We need to flip this with a NOT gate. That's easy enough. We'll just snip it right there. Now my monitor wants to switch off. Automation. We'll make it out of steel. Just no, it doesn't really need to be steel, does it? It always wants me to make things out of copper, so let's make it out of copper. Boom. A bit of protection. So, priority. Build that, please. Build it, please. Build it. It should be coming. Low priority. Camille, low priority. That's a double up arrow build job. Build it. Don't just low priority. Build the diggers. Go and get the stuff these days. Then I would suggest the second one up would be the nearest one, because that'd be the easiest to get the signal to. And where have we got to attach it to? We've got to attach it to this line here, haven't we? Yeah, this line that goes to this. That's a problem. Heck, do we get to that? I don't even know if this will work. It'll probably melt. Didn't melt when it landed, but it might melt when it takes off. So what was it? This one? We got to get the signal from that one to be. It only really needs to go to these. It doesn't really need to go to this. It does, because it's got to. No, because that'll trigger when it's ready to fly. Open the doors automatically. This one could just go directly to the doors relevant for the rocket. And to power them from this side. To prevent a back feed from the thing, we need a NOT gate or a double NOT. A NOT gate. Not. 2 knots. Yeah, I play very, very slowly. So if I use algae, I would probably kill my colony if I used algae for too long. We have to move on from algae. I have to move on pretty darn fast because I know I take a very long time to do things, and I'd run out of algae. I'd have to mod the game and make it double the algae or something. I don't know. Can you reach this? No, you can't. Huh. Wondering why nothing was happening. Do that. Buddy. Devon, can you do that for me, please? So this one would have an output. That would be for the closest rocket, maybe. So we'd go to there. I don't want to do it yet because we're going to be moving it up anyway. Just planning it in my head. What we could do is jump over all of these and then just put a double knot or something and then connect to that. So this can affect this, but it won't affect anything back here. I don't think it even needs it. The signal will just go backwards. Oh, don't run off. Build the bloody thing. Oh, why did you do that? Look at all this rain. Every time the door opens, it just lets in so much, lets all that hot stuff, hot materials drop down. What I might be tempted to do, actually no, I'll drop here in future, won't it? What we could do with these is whatever doors we're opening down here, before it reaches the ground, we'll put a little layer. Doesn't land on the water. Just land in space sort of thing. Might be a thing that we have to do anyway, is put a diamond or a glass block underneath to absorb all that heat. We might melt it. Who knows? We'll see. We might make melted glass. Right, can you build these wires, please? Or this wire. Ken, come and build it. Ruby, okay. I like how it shows person as number 1 to do it, and then someone else comes along and does it. Stone hatches are dying again. I don't think it's chucking out enough stuff. We're going to send this rocket out very soon. Let's see if that will automate. To send it out. We'll see. Get that one sent across here and up, I think, into this, yeah. And make it out of lead. Along to this ladder, right the way down. Come on. Let me go down, let me go down. And how far down are we going to go? That's a question. Well, there seems good. We'll cancel that bit. Boom. We'll deconstruct that bit. Don't know if it'll melt, but we'll find out. So that one will be whatever this rocket is called. This one is Space Station L. Space Station L. And this one is Adaptable Venesat. Strange names. Strange names you people have. Does that have a scan quality? Not much, but it has. No automation wire. Scan quality is crap. Scan network is 40% though. That's all right. Yeah, I don't think they like being on above each other, but you know, as long as they can sense something, 7% is better than nothing. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Probably not. It's raining in here. I might brick that back up to there, you know, because it keeps raining in here, and they're not going in and out here. And this is all open to vacuum of space, so this wouldn't keep filling up with water. This was bricked up. Does mean that they got a little bit further to walk, get round here, but it's not steam coming from this anymore. It's hot materials dropping down and getting cooked, melting all the, you know, heating up all this water. Some of it's going out into space, but some of it's raining down. Love it. Right, build all of that, and then we'll laugh. So, it's got some viewer space, not much. Once we've bricked this area in, I think I'll brick it in with the bunker tiles. Once we've made a chunk, you know, decent amount, we'll just brick that in over the top. And then I'll be less bothered about, like, maybe opening and closing all these. I don't mind then at that point, because it won't be going down there and affecting all our power generation. It's kind of necessary. We need power. Especially with all these things plugged in every bleeding way. This getting built or what? Get rid of that bit as well. Build it. Build it all. Someone can mop. Someone can build. And that one's going to be for this one. So we need to see if we've got enough. Yeah, we can carry on going across a bit. Well, boom, we're getting there. Dig out that bit there. Free materials, copper all laying around. Let's pop back over to this is getting examined now. Cool slush geyser. This one's a polluted water. And this one's freezing brine. Freezing brine at -10. But it's not freezing polluted water at -10. Why is that? Huh? You know? That's not right. Same. Dig a bit of that out. Not much, just a little. They can get through it. They've got a cool vest and a warm sweater. Very useful. And then we've got some steel here, so we can start building some doors across the top there to protect this area. Eventually, it'll all get done. But that needs automation and all sorts of malarkey, so I'm not prepared to mess around doing that just yet. Get this done, please. Right, yeah. Pick up your lead, get on with it. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Ugh. Can we attach this from the other end? We could potentially attach it from here somewhere. Run it through there, or even run it through here. Rather run it at this height. Power. We've got conductive joint plate. Can't even say it, crikey. And then power wire, conductive wire. Pop that over there. Boom. Like that, and then bring this. And be brought in with lead. Boom, 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 boom. Straight to there. And then that can come out to there. Go up to there, and we'll wait until they've built everything like that. And that can go down to a 7 and probably never get built. I remember to come back and prioritize it. There's a little bit more to do on here, just a little bit there. Even spaces in the work. Cancel that mop because I actually need it wet there. It is going to cool down this stuff, so it's not all bad, is it? Eventually it will cool down and that'll stop happening. And any new stuff that falls down will land on this glass and we'll have to deal with it. Or it'll be stuck up there in space. Still have to deal with it. Can you build it? Yes, you can. Wow, Ellie. You're super fast at building doors, you know. Okay, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. Power wire can be expanded. We just do that for now. We keep going. Yes, actually, we do it the same as this. These three don't need to be powered because they're never going to get opened. We're going to power it for now because I might alter things because these space scanners can have a better view of space. I think they need 15 tiles to the left. That would be 4 doors that way. 4 doors! I think it's from that left-hand one there, 14 that way, something like that. Would be the doors under and 3 more that side. We might as well just power them all and see what happens. They all open at the same time, then the grid would kind of explode. Couldn't take that kind of power. Can I take the power, Captain? While you're there, go and dig this chunk out, would you? Annoying me. I know you enjoy such things as those, and you don't get much to dig these days. Back in the early days, you got loads to dig. You'll get some more digging when we send you to other places. But yeah, jump around clapping in right next to the top of the world, top of the universe. Well, your universe. When I was young, my dad said you can be anything you want to be. The sky's the limit. Which is sad because I wanted to be an astronaut. I'll leave that there while they get this wire installed, I guess. Might have to change this to obsidian or something. May have to. I left that bit of water there. Well, I keep forgetting and mopping it up. We actually want that bit of water there because it's keeping that thing cool. It's giving it something to put its heat into. If we can attach this at the other end, we can destroy that piece. I haven't done any of this yet. Well, they got lots of work to do, so it's fair enough. We could potentially get rid of some of these and get our steel back for those, but you know, 800 kilos for each one. I'd do a few of these bunker doors, wouldn't it? Good. Right, get that ladderage made. Ladderage. Otherwise, that could stay as igneous as long as these can shut quick enough before any meteors came. This one's the one. It's only got a 7% scan quality, which is crap. Scan network is 40%. Detecting incoming objects 81 seconds, which is fine. 81 seconds is enough to shut this door. Oh, get the rest of those wires done. Please. Boys and girls, ladies and gents. Oh dear. Yeah, we probably can just build that across, because that will close, won't it? Yeah, it will. Just can do that. Could turn this back up a little bit now. I think I turned it way too low for me. Aha! There's another door powered up. Poor wire's going to start complaining soon. It's going, right, you're giving me too much to work on. We'll wait until these wires have been built. Come on, guys, hurry up. Right, so that is set to Space Station L. It's got a 7% scan quality from there, which is crap. But I want to see if any of this stuff will actually work. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Set that to 30 seconds. I don't know if 30 seconds is enough. I guess we're going to find out. So, I'm going to click on here. We're going to go to change crew. And we're going to double check that it hasn't magically clicked somebody else. Still set to our bubbles. No, it's still set to bubbles. And we're going to give this rocket a destination. Which way are we going to go? Thought so much about going, I didn't think about where we're going to go. We could go right in the middle of these two. Could go over to those two. Let's go now because there's a meteor strike coming. So yeah, we want to get this bit done, and get this rocket loaded, taken off. Hopefully they've done everything in here that they're supposed to do. View interior. Yeah, everything seems to be in order. Why is that one not showing up as grounded? That one is. That one isn't. I don't know why not. Okay. Go back to love it. Where's our astronaut? The bleeding hell are ya? Come on. Screw up. Oh. Sometimes you forget the simplest of things. So that should say ready for launch. It won't trigger that Yeah, we could try and build it across Thermium. Priority. No, I don't think that's going to work automatically because it's not connected, but we can do that bit. We click on there. I want to see what that does. That sends a green signal when it's ready. Light, which comes up here. This is just stopping it from closing. That's not right, is it? That's not right at all. That will now close. We want that to happen straight away, don't we? As soon as the rocket's ready, that retracts. And then the rocket launches automatically once that's retracted and the doors are open. Won't do because this isn't built across here yet. Yeah, so that's not right. The buffer gate isn't right. We need it to close. We need it to stay closed once the rocket's taken off. That's the thing. Once that goes back to... yeah, so we actually need... someone coming to build this. Thought I'd wait and see if Ellie's coming to build it. She's going to get a rocket exhaust in her face, but, you know, fun. Build it? You're going to build it or are you going to run away? No, you're going to build it. Yeah, see, I think that's wrong because as soon as that rocket decides to launch, got a destination, so it should do, shouldn't it? Probably can't, because if I view interior, she's stuck there. Unequipped suit. Now you can go and do it. Yeah, that's the problem with that. Now she can. And I think it'll probably melt some wires here, because it spends a long time in one spot before it actually moves. So, probably melt something. Yeah, something's dropping down. Something got melted. Crap. I need to fix that. That's crazy. What melted? See, that was made of thermium. That should not have fucking melted. That's annoying me. For the hell I'm back. Crap, that's stupid. It's melted this bit as well. Oh, that's stupid. Oh. But the doors are automatically closing and these have extended. So yeah, that is not going to work. The buffer gate of doom needs to go. Sorry, buffer gate. I don't like you anymore. And yeah, we'll just go straight through there and close straight through. We'll have to rethink that. Because all that's doing is delaying it from bringing those back, which is wrong. We wanted to do that after the rockets. Yeah. Seemed to launch okay. And it didn't damage any of them on the way up, did it? So maybe we don't need that. Maybe that's kind of built into the system. Deconstruct you then. When it sees rocket coming back, should automatically retract these and open this. Once the rocket lands, it would then open the doors and everything. Open the gantries, shut these doors. And that's when this detects it coming back. Yeah? Yeah. It doesn't need a good scan quality because it's like 40%, right? Far as I get. Far as I gather. But yeah, that's very annoying that it's melting thermium. I mean, what else can you build it from? You can't build it from anything better than thermium. That's stupid. That basically means you can't automate the better rockets because they get too hot. Well, let's buzz back over here. See if this has got built. Yeah, some of it is. Go power there. Not the bridge, the wire. Deconstruct it, please. Please, deconstruct me. You should be kicking in shortly. This should all be shutting. That will shut as well. When it senses the meteor shower. Network quality is 81 seconds. That's plenty time to shut a door. Let's see if it's coming this way. They should be coming this way. Yeah, they're coming this way. Copper meteor shower is coming this way. What about you? Iron meteor shower. Oh, it's going that way. Yeah. Time before collision 0.9. Okay, fair enough. Wait, where was our rocket? Where's our guy? Oh, he's only there. He hasn't moved anywhere yet. Have you got no bonus? You should have a bonus. They dig this up. They did. Excellent. The sulfur. Yeah, nice. You're going to erupt? Oh, yeah. Just in time to watch the eruptions. Ah, nice. It will melt its previous stuff and then it will start to drip. There we go, it's dripping again. Is that going to be enough to form a tile again? Who knows? Some sort of weird graphical thing going on with flashy lights. The ladder's warming up. There we go. We'll leave that to its own devices, I think. It seems to be happy to do its own thing. I think we'll come through here and sort this out at some point then. We'll raise this up by 1. And then this can all be raised up by 1. We can run this, I guess. If we run it there, we can reach that from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can give a layer on the top. Cancel that for now. I think we're going to bring this right across to, say, here somewhere. And go up. Oh, there is a anti-entropy there, so we can use that if we need. I think these two are both -10, so I don't think we need to do that. Yeah. So we can build that in. But I think we're going to need to drop this down by 2. Take that out, would you, while you're here? Give me a hand for a moment. Can do it while I'm here. Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Oh, that's wonderful. Yes. Now we can go right across. We'll go right across there and right across there for now because they'll get trapped up the top. I know they will. Right, let's go back to Lavigny. And they haven't come yet, so let's see if we can sneak another one in. Our wire there. Don't get hit, nobody. Don't get hit. You don't want to get hit, do you? No, you don't. And once they built that, we'll get rid of these 3, build the ladder across, and we'll have some more steel back. Look at this rain. It's raining, hallelujah. I should be able to connect there now. And once that's built, that'll be connected into the main spine. We'll be able to... Wait, oh crikey. That's where that face scanner thing was. We'll come across here. And We can just deconstruct that and put a joint plate there as well. Perfect. There you going all the way up the ladder. Don't get hit, but I know meteors, will ya? Because it's dangerous up there. Big meteor strike coming. Is this closing yet? Nope. Spotted it yet. Haven't spotted it. You spotted it? Neither of you spotted it. Doors would be closing if you had. There's definitely one coming. Let's be prepared. I don't think they want to go up there and do any work. They just don't want to. Let's put another dot in there because I still haven't gotten around to doing that. The building, and we'll put one more there. And eventually, remember to put a drop of crude on there. How many's in here now? 8. This is loads of pinch row confined. Doesn't matter if they're confined when they're eggs. I don't know. Right, so I want to put a grooming station here. And that'll help me decide the room, how to lay out the room. So if I go grooming station, doesn't need to be made out of steel. Then we can go like room size here. That's 56. 66, 76, 78. That'd be 86. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. Close. Okay, we might be able to do it. Let's try it. We could remove the ladders and actually put this as doors along where the ladders are. That would give us a kind of an extra tile space. Or we could just flip it there. Put it along like this, which is probably a sight easier. And I was thinking there, but yeah, we want to mop this crap out now. I don't want it here. We'll mop this side out. There's too much liquid there, which is lower than these two. And then this is naphtha in here, so I can't drop it in here. Not the same. But once this is mopped, we might be able to remove that and then that'll spread out and we can mop it. I don't know. Maybe that will work. Still clouds of steam in random places. That power line been done? Yes. We can remove this piece now. Because unfortunately you still can't put, not ribbon reader, I want the heavy watt conductive joint plate. Yeah, you should just be able to do that and build over it. Now let's take that heavy watt conductive joint plate made of delicious lead. I'm going to make it out of lead. I don't care. No, I don't care. Excellent. Perfect. Wonder fuel. Right. Nice. Good job, Captain. I do want to move that liquid shutoff down there. Well, that's 5 days. That is now saving up. How you doing, Stump? Did you figure out your Aquatuna balance? Temperature balance? Still there? Yeah, I don't think they actually need much more than that. With the network quality, they're getting... well, that one. That one's getting 3% network. Oh, there we go. 36. Must be because the door's closed or something. Yeah. This thing's active. He's going, come on. And the doors are closing. Yeah. It's very difficult to balance like heat intensive machines with materials that aren't brilliant handling the heat. Gated. Deconstruct, say, 3 of these. 3 will be good. Hopefully nothing nasty will come in through this gap here. A little angle that it could come in at. Boom! Let's go over and see if the blaster is active. I want to see some destruction. Oh, you're going to shoot at him? No. Meteor damage all the way down there. Look. Reiki. The red one. You're going to miss it. Come on. Ah, yeah, we definitely need 2 of these. Because anything over this end is not getting hit. I don't know if it would overheat there, though, because there's not much of it. It would be in the atmosphere. It'd have to go there or come down. Get rid of that ladder, I'd say. Bring it down just enough. That one can also just maybe sit on top of the roof on the glass. So they're at the same height as each other. Here comes one. Yay! A bluey. Couple coming down there, but not getting hit. Here comes one. There's a red one. Boom! Yeah, I want to build another one. Yeah, definitely do. So we need to lower this. We'll do it after this is finished. Yeah. All right. Power wires are now going through this area and not through here, but I think it's too dangerous to start going up there clearing space while this is on. We're going to lose a dupe. So if we've got enough steel, which I think we may have, we'll just brick an area along here in. With bunker tiles. They should be invulnerable. That will do nicely. I can build that in perfect safety because this is all closed. Bunker doored in. Yeah, it's a shame that you lose all the extra... Oh, just in time to see a firework going off. There's a big cloud of steam coming up. Yeah, I think we need to metallize this floor. The ones that do get through. You've finished already. Door's opening. Oh crap, I do want to see if this drops down on any of our scanners. And if the robo miners dig them out. That'd be interesting. Not seen that work yet. And once this is fully opened, then it will drop. And all the regolith falls down. And it does block one of them. And yep, it's going ham. Cleaning it out. Excellent. Because it's regolith, it only needs to see like the bottom couple of tiles. And it can get it all. Boom. It's now working again. There you go. Nice. Oh, pity it can't get down here. Have to dig that out ourselves, but never mind. Yeah, we'll brick along here so that can't fall down there again. Kind of. Just normal tiles, I think. That. Get rid of that bottle emptier now. I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, we'll carry on deconstructing these ladders as well before they... Oh, man. I have to build one to deconstruct that one. Overheated gas reservoir. Oh, crap. Something really hot landed on it. What's in there? That's our oxygen supply. Crikey. Now the temperature's dropping. Where did that piece come from? Oh man, it fell down this gap where the ladder is. Holy moly. Yeah, we definitely need to brick that up then, don't we? We will run the ladder across there. Brick that across there. So that might have to be changed to bunker tiles, but we'll do that later. Right, nice. Now that is as high as it can go now. That's it. 2 tiles once we go to this height. Future, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dig that bit out. Carry on raising these up. Did they build all this? They're building it. Ah, we've still got one entombed building. Where's that? Oh, let's just... Yeah, get rid of this junk. Go now. Let it cross the ladder. Yeah, perfect. Has that gone down in temperature? I don't want to lose my oxygen. Repair that tank. Yeah, it's dropping. What temperature did the oxygen get inside it? Yeah, it's pretty reasonable. That's alright. Right, perfect. So, the way they've done it now then, even with the doors, you've still got to deal with the materials that fall down. Sometimes they won't fall down. If that was a slime one, it wouldn't have fallen down, would it? So we want to run this ladder on there. This is coming in territory of this rocket, so we're going to need to change it. Then again, these are igneous rock and they survived. How come the... Yeah, I don't get it. How come some automation wire that's thermium dies and a piece of igneous rocket ladder survives? Ah, this is a problem here, look. But if we put a robo miner there to dig that out automatically, we'd have to put some liquid on it. And some background into space, because if we don't, it will just vaporize. Look, these have got background. They've got temperature now. So they need kind of a fluid or something there to give them something to drop their heat off into. They weren't used very often. They will be. When they are, they will need to be cooled. I'll have to have kind of a droplet of liquid there and something to cool it. Why does it open so far? Oh yeah, that's right. It's going to go like 4 tiles to the left. Be a really good signal. What about this? If we do that one, this is going to fall down this ladder, isn't it? Only fall down once. Once it's done its thing, then, you know, could be it. Once it's been moved up, that's dropped down. Cause the problem it is going to cause. It's going to drop down here. It's going to make it rain. Now, I don't really want this to overheat, though. But your scan quality back up to 7. Excellent. Yeah, so we might have to put a robo miner just to clean this bit out so that the satellites can, the scanners can see out. And then we'll have to run a cooling loop to it and put some liquid. Oh, it's a pain in the ass. The other way we could do it is, as long as it's got a view to space, you could build it right the way down inside your, you know, so there's an atmosphere. Keep it cool. I don't want duplicates to have to run up here all the time. That's pointless. What's the point in automating things if duplicates have to do things all the time? There we go. Now you can get to your dig orders. Nice. Automation wire wise. That's not automation wire. we've got to come from there with the wire and down. Technically speaking, we don't have to do that one, right? We just go down like that. Copy the bridge up exactly how we have it there. Build in a couple like so. Get rid of these and probably build this. This one should be obsidian, right? Might as well keep it as obsidian, that one, all the way up. Just there we go. You're getting stuff done a bit faster now, aren't you? Getting used to this. Well, the network quality is pretty good. 81 seconds is plenty. So I see this 7% and think, oh, that's terrible. Building broken, 32. I bet that's ladders. Yes, it is. Flooding is the temporal tear opener, but I can't suppress that because I can't see the temporal tear on a machine. Yeah. How's it going over here, guys? Pretty darned good, I'd say. Build one of those up there, would you? Build the top one first. Yeah, then we can build that one, and hopefully you won't get trapped. No guarantees, but, you know, hopefully you won't. And then I think we'll raise this up to the same height in here. So, just to make it, like, even, this will all have to go up by one. We'll have to go up by one. Have a bit of steel on you. There you go. Pump can be moved up. We'll delete these. We'll leave a tile there and we'll delete these. Just so it kind of looks level like the bottom. I suppose we could leave that ridge down, but it'll be thin and it won't look. We'll just make this one big giant tank of doom, I suppose. All bizarre liquids. Make ourselves a double sieve and a double, what's it called? Desalinator. I think we'll do doubles of each. What's the matter? Oh no, he was clapping. He had the steel all along. Trying to tease me, weren't you? Let's buzz down to our machine here. Mining thing. Yeah, we'll put another 99 on there. 99 diamonds, but problem ain't one. Oh, it is. Right, look at that. I like it. We have not our room. Mop that bit there. We'll dig that out. What's all these weird pipes and things? Can we get rid of those now? Yes, we can. And yes, we will. They did whatever we wanted them to do when we wanted them to do it. But now they can go. Oh, I remember doing that. Yeah. Just an extra storage tank for oxygen over there. There's nobody in there, which probably means there's a bunch. There's a bunch of eggs there that are confined. I wonder if that has an effect on them. Open that door, then you'd better, I guess. We'll be moving it. We'll be moving it. Don't you panic. Get rid of any of this crap that you can reach, please. Probably don't want this hydrogen going through my farm anymore. But for the moment, it will be fine. We might move it in the future. That should make that spread out. Might make it moppable. Nice work there, Alaskan. You a hound or something? I don't know. We drop that ladder down that doorway down here and see how big this room is going to actually be in effectively. Yeah, he just wants to destroy things. I can't say I blame him. Going to get built anytime soon? Probably not. Actually, yeah, don't worry about that. We're going to strand someone up there, I can tell. I can just see how it's going, you know? I can tell. Deconstruct those. If you deconstruct all three of them, then they can get to that with the ladder. Maybe we ought to run this ladder up. Oh no, they can go up this one, can't they? Yes. Come on, you can do it. Ashcan, the Alaskan Hound. Okay, don't do your work then. Just go, no, run off. This is going to drop more incredibly hot materials around the map, making it rain even further. Still, we like the rain. Blame it on the rain. It was slowly falling. There we go, more hot materials going. Hot materials. That's going to be that. This one's going to be obsidian just because. For the sake of, like, completionism. Do something like that. And I think we can afford another one there. Another one there. Let's check our star map and see how she's doing. Getting there, look. Getting there. She's scanning her thing. We're in orbit of Toastilios again, but we're not stopping. We're going past. Hang on, what was that? Oh, so yeah, the map there, they've got an orbit around to kind of show where they rotate. We might be able to reveal some more question marks if we're lucky. Maybe we can go round this and back somehow. Not very direct with it earlier in the way. Illa in the way, should I say. What we really need to do, if this is a one-person thing, we could delete this mess table and actually put a dock there, put the suit in the dock, and then they would use it properly. Could you move this refrigerator, couldn't we? We could put the refrigerator right by the door. I'm tempted just to deconstruct that and see if we've got enough. Build a Atmos suit checkpoint. Once we've done that. No, not the checkpoint, the dock. How much would it be? 100 kilos, and that is 100, isn't it? Or 200? I think that was 200, wasn't it? Yeah, it is. You delete that mess table. Build you one. It won't actually do any good for your suit. Yeah. Work. Nearly 5 AM for me, so I'll be cutting it soon. I want to see what these couple are. It was only to jump on really to see if I could use those these signal counters to run this. It was confusing. You wanted something to signal a yes, but not all the time. You wanted to be able to stop at a certain point and then restart the next time the rocket lands, which is kind of a weird, confusing situation. automation wire-wise, we have covered that bit, so that can be deconstructed there. That can all go. Make that a higher priority. Do that. Same with this one. We can bring this up into there, go through that one and into that one. We've probably got enough steel to do another done there. Yeah, we have. Not much though, but we do. Excellent. Build these things. Yeah, it's ridiculous o'clock for me, so I'm going to go to bed in a minute. I can barely keep my eyes up open. I wanted to set that up, see if it would work. It seems successful, but I think there are some kind of caveats to it, as there are with most systems. You have to work out fail safes to get around them, but we can do that. We've covered these actually, so we could potentially just rip all these out now. Just let all that fall down. Going to damage our system here that we've got. Would give us a bit of steel ready to use. If we had a bit built up, we could just whack across here with the others. Second layer. Get it done. Making it sweet time, isn't it? They keep bringing up small amounts of materials and we're running low on it. It's a good job they introduced that story trait. We can get more lime made up. Steel is always the bottleneck. At this point, it'd be easier for me to make things out of thermium. Got so bleeding much of it. Deconstruct you and deconstruct you. And we'll pop another ladder piece, say there, just to carry on. You know what? I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to cancel that and put it there instead. I think we're going to go straight across. We're going to do as well. That. I want to make sure that that is done, so I'm not in the middle of something that I meant to do. Deconstruct that bit of wire there. And automation. That was the automation. What about the power wire? We need to raise that up a bit. Run right the way through to there. Excellent. And then we'll deconstruct the power wire all the way back to there, please. And that. Signal for supper. No. That's time for bed, I believe. Oh, if you're watching this on YouTube later on, I hope you would drop a like if you can. That would be great. Subscribe too, if that would be possible. That would be most helpful. If you're watching this on pods later on, hi, hello. You can join me live next time. And perhaps drop a follow if you could. That'd be great. I thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for coming. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.